What's good, Muffin? I thought you'd be asleep by now, bro. Messed with banana soup. W Halloween intro. Appreciate it. Bro, I'm lucky nervous, bro. I'm not ready to play some of these games I'm getting ready to play. Pikachu? I'm a banana. What about this is Pikachu? I'm a banana. He said Pikachu. But bro, I'm nervous, bro. I need to lock in. I've been so bad with horror games recently, and y'all motivated me last night, so I'm full locked in. Yeah, Pikachu. Alright, but look, I got everything planned out. I got all the games planned out. Got some vids picked to the side to play. A lot of stuff, all scripted, just like the Friday 13th stream. Hopefully this time everything goes as planned. But bro, little sneak peek of that, you know what I mean? Little sneak peek. Well, I don't know if you can see it because the chat box, but you know, we just got a little something, a little something, a little something, you know. But bro, oh man, I'm not ready for this. I'm really not. Let me lock in though. Let me stop stalling. I'm low-key shaking, bro. My hand won't stop shaking, bro. Lock in. I'm shaking a little bit. I'm literally trembling. Okay, I'm good. It can't be that scary, right? It's just a video game. Like, it's literally just a video game. You cheesing right now? You're good. It's a video game, bro. It's just a video game. Just remind yourself it's a video game. Oh, man. Yeah, not scary. Not scary at all. Not scary at all. This is easy money. This is easy money. Never had easier money. Oops, I thought that was full screen already. Yeah, not the scariest game ever. Like, this game is, come on, bro, made for babies. Game was made for babies. Come on. Game was made for babies. Just be with me. Ugh, is that supposed to be blood? Why does it look so liquidy and thick? Oh, bro, my soul is not like. Come on, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna play normal, bro, cause y'all, yeah, insane. What I look like playing insane? What do I look like doing that? Oh shoot! All right, come on.
Please, Blake. Where are you?
Heart seems fun, bro. See, look, here you go with this, man. I'm tweaking. I'm putting myself through enough torture already playing this, bro. Talking about some play it on hard.
He's there! Get away!
Jesus, Blake, are you really sleeping?
I'm awake.
I'm good. I'm here.
Slept last night.
Oh, I had to get that hospital footage organized.
You were
What, in
calling out
America?
some other woman's name.
What?
In your sleep. Jessica, I think.
Ooh, Jessica. She was
You
on my.
know a Jessica?
Oh, no. I mean, I was dreaming about Jessica Gray from when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. I haven't thought about her in ages.
Hey, we're crossing into reservation land now. You said I'm looking for some sort of factory?
Bro, helicopters give me anxiety, bro.
We can look, but there's nothing out here.
I'd never ride a
Doesn't
helicopter.
look pretty empty.
All the mercury in that woman's blood, she had to have spent at least a decade downstream from some pretty heavy industry.
If you say so, man, you bought the time.
We should record an intro while we're up here.
Alright,
Production value?
let's do it.
Sure.
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on?
Audio's gonna be crap. We'll have to.
Oh!
The fuck? Fuck.
Someone drowned?
About that.
What?
The panel's a little soft, but well, we're good.
That was exciting. Get as much of the landscape behind me as you can.
Alright.
Got me?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you're in frame, you're in frame. You good?
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Yep.
Have a soup pie. Have a soup pie. Okay.
It's recording.
I'm Lynn Langerman, here for newstomorrow.net. We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victim
Hey, Lynn,
Jane Doe.
I don't think you should say murdered.
Nah, don't say that.
Oh, I'll say she strangled herself to death.
Don't say that.
It's what the police
Anderson
report
Cooper?
says.
We may
Who's
play this
Anderson
before the
Cooper?
doctor interviews. If this falls in the first 30, we need to get the word murder in there. We should probably mention the fetus too. I mean, how it just...
No, don't say that. Don't say
Here,
that.
let me try a version that can serve as
Do it one
an
more
intro
time.
for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
We good, we good, we good.
We're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh,
Oh,
We
snap.
lost the engine. Fuck.
Abort! Oh my goodness! Save her! Do we have... Couldn't save her. What's good, Half? But who is Anderson Cooper? Am I supposed to know who that is? Is that a voice actor or something? Oh, what, in America? Really? My Lord and Savior. Ooh. And I need instructions, bro. You know what? I'm looking for the principal's office. Why he just walk into the dark like that? Oh, see, now we're gonna need to fix the sensitivity if we playing this. How do I run? Okay, my fault. Ooh, shit.
We're not alone here.
Oh, that's the journalist? Matter of fact, let me fix the sensitivity now. Yeah, we need that Hall of Fame turnaround. Yeah, I should do it. Can't get caught lacking. Superman. To be honest, I feel like surviving a plane crash is not like, not that it's not good, but it's like you gotta live with like the aftermath. Did I just go down there? Am I gonna die? Am I dumb? Wait, what? Where am I supposed to? I feel like this is low-key a 0 IQ moment. Oh, okay. How do you run? To jump over gap while moving X? Oh, snap. Circle dropping ledges. Ooh. R1, press R1 to raise your camera. Recording will start automatically indicated by the blinking red. Important events should be kept on record. When the record link blinks, it means you are aiming correctly at the recorded event. Aim on the event until the right circle is fully successful. Wait, what?
Shit. Jesus. No, there's no bodies. She's not in here. Lynn! Lynn!
And they in the middle of nowhere with it. Night vision? Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness.
Fuck me.
Oh my goodness. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real.
Did not happen in the crash.
This is not real.
Fuck this. Lynn.
I can't see. I can't see. Hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no, bro. Someone help me, please.
The town. Oh, thank God. I thought we were miles from anything.
Help me. I need help. Oh! Hello? I'm a man! Bro, I can't do this, bro. Okay, come on. Ah, my nose is running. That literally just opened my esophagus. All right, so I gotta record everything. Okay, I think I get it. I need help.
Satanas inimicante. See something. God.
Ugh. Ugh. This is getting serious. What's that music, bro?
What in
What, in America?
God?
Oh my. Wait, what? Why I can't keep the camera out? It's gonna kill the battery? I can't breathe! This is not even scary, bro. It's scary. It's scary. I was lying. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is she gonna kill me? Go for it. Should I go inside the house? Or under the fence? Oh, I was supposed to record that. I'm tripping. Well, I got a battery, see?
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Left pocket. Oh. How do I put the battery in? Oh. Alright, now that I know that batteries are like realistic, I'm gonna save the recording. I be ODing on the record. Now I know. I didn't know. I thought it was like infinite. This is low-key kind of fire. Where's that noise? I'm a baby? What the hell? Where'd I go? 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 Get up. Get up, please get up. Get up, man. Don't touch me.
God wants me dead? Okay.
I'm grabbing every battery I see on Bronham. You can hear, you can, hold on. Okay. You can hear walls and track sounds on your camera microphone, R1 rating. Camera, press. Oh, that's dope. I don't play with both headsets though. What's that? Hold it to open slowly. Oh! 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 What? Where'd I go? They got it, bro. They got it. What? They got it, bro. They got it. Why didn't the door open? Oh my goodness. Bro, why did that door not open, bro? That's literally cheating. The door didn't open, bro. What? That is so stupid. Oh my goodness. I'm getting cheated, bro. Same boat. Oh!
An unworthy ghost!
What? How do I lock it? What? Why does it give me anxiety, bro? Run for the mirror? Oh, he meant window? Bro, he broke the door. Bro, this is so stupid, bro. Why is he snitching on me? I wasn't.
What was that? They can't even see me. Like that. It's like they're hypnotized.
Oh. Oh my goodness. How do I get out? Okay.
We stand in opposition to the Antichrist.
See, bro, he tweaking. I'm a man of God. I'm gonna save my sprint, cause I sprint a lot. I'm gonna need it when I'm running.
Woman.
What?
Like a rebellious angel from the sky. Take the gag off. God, I ask you, is this outside?
Somebody crying?
Come into our midst. You already revealed your tongue. Say it for nothing but lies. God's truth is here to come direct. God, I lay these hands on this dissembling sinner and ask
Oh
that you
my goodness.
pray with me, children.
I'm recording this.
I'm ready. Take me down.
Give me that battery. What do I do? Crouch? Where do I go? I picked up a key. Ah. Ah! It looks like they do that for Resident Evil, kind of. Definitely not going out there. You can hide by entering the wardrobe. Where Lynn at? Who's Lynn? Oh, that's the girl, right? She died, I thought. To be honest, I'd rather die in the plane crash. I'm not even lying. Like, I wholeheartedly mean that. If these are my options... I'm tripping. I gotta start opening those slowly. You good, bro? You need help?
Oh God, Blake.
Why your face look like that?
No.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh shit. We have to run. There.
And then you leave me? I'm Usain Bolt with it. What are you doing?
Where are we going?
Away from here. Anywhere but here.
Can we go? I was just talking.
Ah! Oh God. Oh,
What is it?
my stomach.
You good?
It hurts. Something's wrong. Fuck.
They turned her into some kind of... Bro, I feel like they turned her into something, bro. Like Residence Evil. I will swing on you. I'm letting...
I need... Oh God.
Jesus Christ, Lynn. What's happening here?
I thought you were dead. When you fell, I thought we were all dead.
It's okay. I'm here. We're gonna get out of here,
Maybe
okay?
I did something good.
God,
What did they do to you?
I can't talk about it.
I have news, Graham, but
Please don't ask me.
this evening, after all these years,
Coming.
after all
They're coming.
this suffering,
I'd be honest. Is it L-Mans if you leave her in this situation?
a woman who came to Temple Gate this day
I can't...
from the outside world brought with her the foul burden we've been awaiting all this time.
Yes.
She has a child in her belly.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather die with somebody than, like, run on my own. Is that weird?
He's insane.
Like, I'd rather die right here with her
Fucking insane.
than, like, run and have to live by myself in
I just
fear.
want to get out of here.
And she is among us, as is the yoke-mate who spilled his seed
I can't.
into that
Not now.
revolting vessel. Find the
Let's
children,
just get away from this place.
kill them,
Please.
Okay.
soak the earth with their blood, rip the devil from her belly, and crush it beneath your boat hail.
Oh, snap.
Stay back!
Shh.
We'll be jammed tough.
Show
I swear to fucking Christ, the first person who touches me loses their eyes. God, no! God, no!
God wants the child.
Wait.
God wants the child.
Get off me! Get off me!
God wants
Lynn! Lynn! No, you
no!
you motherfuckers! Get off me! You leave her alone! Leave her alone! Lynn!
Are they eating her?
Fuck you!
What is that?
I've watched my father fuck your God to death.
I can't look.
Blake! Blake!
Hush.
Lynn, no! Wait! No, wait! Don't!
There you go.
No! No! Oh! For fuck's sake! Shit!
Take her home.
But what's this dude holding my?
Out with the father.
Motherfucker!
He choked her out.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
Is that a dude? Bro, come on, bro.
Yes, my love. Oh. We have mother. I think I'll see you again.
Disgusting. You know what's crazy? Somewhere in the world, there's somebody right now saying, "Hear me out," which is wild. It's absolutely wild.
Oh shit! Lynn! Lynn!
They making me play after that? I can't even move.
Jesus God!
I'm disoriented.
Fuck were they? Called them heretics. They called Lynn mother. And it's not just the cult. It's two sides.
She's dead, right?
Christians and something else.
Did they not kill her, or did they just choke her out? Is that something in the water? Let me hide in this water real quick. Ooh. Do I not have an oxygen tank? I can just breathe forever? Oh snap, I do got oxygen. I'm going crazy right now. How do I get out of the water? He did do something weird to her. Like she wasn't acting normal. Flashback? You losing me.
What the hell?
Dark classrooms ain't really my thing, bro.
Dreaming. Or I'm out of my fucking mind. Music class.
Ooh, dude, the graphics on this is lucky hitting.
I'm
Bro, look
sorry I have to do this. You should have loved me. You should have helped me. Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I remember this.
Is this what is this? Arts and craft? It said to pick something up right here. I heard it.
Jessica and Lynn. When we were...
Jessica was obsessed with me?
Fuck. I'm back in the 4th grade. And here I thought this couldn't get any worse.
What? How's that door jammed? Not going that way. Game is gonna make me go that way. Okay. Get outplayed, buddy. Close that back door, I can't be snaked out by my homie. Come on, buddy, I'm too smart for this. How do I shut this TV up? Yo, I'm looking nervous. I feel like he's gonna be outside this door. You're such a weirdo. Bro, get me out of here, bro. Which way do I go? There's so many options. I feel like the game wants me to go this way, right? So I'm gonna just follow the game. I can't see a thing in. What does the up arrow do? Yep. This dude in his glasses, bro. Like, who are you, Velma?
You're him, ain't you? The outsider. No, so they killed you, didn't they?
No. Not yet.
Well, they'll do it if they find you out here. Come on.
Who are you?
My name's Ethan.
But I mean, are you one
W.
of them?
Ethan.
And which side are you on?
You mean, why ain't I trying to kill you?
I can't see it. I'm disoriented.
Unborn. Seen too much to keep the faith.
But you're not one of those other ones. The...
I don't got my prescription.
Didn't say squat when my wife got skull. Had to get cast out. Didn't complain when nah. Pressed himself on my nnalii. And she not but 15.
I'm sorry.
But when he said my grandson, baby he put in her, was by the Antichrist, and I had to slit her belly and kill the child.
Ugh. This is a W Mans, bro. I can see again. Yo, I feel like this would hit on the PS5,
Gave
bro.
a chance to run. Spun them idiots some stories. I've been gifted with talk my whole life. You probably noticed.
Jane Doe.
Sorry?
Your daughter. She was 8 months pregnant. Blonde hair, cut like a boy's.
Yeah. Well, what do you know? You seen her?
It's why we came here.
Is she all right? Please, Commissioner, just tell me she's okay.
She's fine.
That's W cap. You got to cap
Oh,
to him.
thank God.
But that's going to backfire if he find out I'm lying.
God bless you. Come on. Get you inside.
Gotta close. Ooh, what the?
Oh, hey,
What?
Hey there.
What in America?
You really busted your head open, didn't you?
I'll be okay.
How's your head down the road, Star? I'll get down there. You can hide. Till you
Can I
fix
trust this
up.
dude? Let me get you on camera real quick. Oh,
It's all right. You just relax here. I'll keep you safe. You rest up and heal. Ethan's gonna treat you right.
would you trust this guy? I feel like you low-key don't got no choice but to trust him low-key, but it's like, it's still like... What am I supposed to do? Just lay down? Oh. He's your only hope. That's true. I feel like when you have no hope inside, that's when you're most desperate. So I don't know. It's just like that's because like really think about it. If he was gonna kidnap you and do stuff to you, like you let it happen because you're so desperate for hope. Like you gotta be careful in those situations.
Please, Blake. Where are you? I'm scared. He's coming. He's here! Ah! Get away!
I ain't hiding nothing.
Righteousness cannot pass in blood by loins, but the blood of your heart.
I can't Papa's gospel. I copied him 100 times. If I knew where the outsider was,
Prophet don't need your help in finding the devil's whore and interrupt me. Nor questions even now other heretics at chapel. God will guide.
ain't I hurt?
You sinned when you denied the prophet, your daughter. You've sinned since to deny.
Do I help him?
Just let me talk to now.
No, the outsider is. His seed begat the enemy.
See now I'm L Mans if I don't help him, right?
Let me talk to
Cause he just helped me.
Explain.
God don't hear dead.
That didn't sound good.
Take your penance.
How many people is going up there? Be honest. There's a small percentage of people on this planet who's going up here, going up there to help. COVID-20 is new.
I hope you find your daughter.
Dang it, he died protecting me, not knowing I was lying the whole time, and his daughter was really dead. That's kind of sad, bro. It's actually really sad. Oh my goodness.
You didn't give me up to her. Even though she...
This is so L Mans. This is L Mans because he didn't go slide when he. But I ain't gonna lie. Loki got a P. And I think this is a good save exit, right? I did my thing, don't it? I did my thing, right? I did my thing, right? Come on, be honest. I did my thing, right? I did my thing. I did my thing, right? I did my thing, though, right? I did my thing, though, right? I gotta pee, bro. 45 minutes? That's solid. But you gotta understand, we still got more games to play tonight. And videos to react to. Scaredy cat. Bro, what are you saying? I was grinding. Alright, I'll hop back on it later. But I really do have to legitimately pee. Like, realistically, I do have to pee. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. And put on some creepy music for you. 1 to 2 hours next time? Alright. Alright, I'm back. Alright, look, I got a legitimate question for you. Alright, so look, here's my question. Should we do it like this, or should we do it like this? Should we do a mix of games, videos, and stuff like that? Or should we just do like straight gaming out the way? Play all the games we're gonna play tonight and then react to the videos and end the stream that way? Or should we like mix it up, do some reactions after each game? What you feel? I don't really have a preference, honestly. So I just get your perspective on it, because for me personally, I guess it would be nice to just get all the scary stuff out the way, like the gaming and stuff, because that's really what gives me the most anxiety. In Discord? What happened in Discord? My Discord's not loading. Oh, here it is. Oh, you got a video? I bet. Let me go ahead and mute this real quick.
We must be new security guards. Back in the 80s, some kids went missing.
I keep seeing this Five Nights at Freddy's. I keep seeing this Five Nights at Freddy's trailer everywhere. A golden sink is fire. Is this thing's corny? I expected that. It looked like John Cena. Ooh!
Jared. You were saying? It's like it's always there. It's like it just waits for me and just watches me. It's like it follows me between dreams. It just
Stuff like this gives me actual anxiety, bro.
I haven't slept in months. Just watches me.
That's a crazy statement to give somebody, bro. 30 nights later. I'd jump off of I can't say that, but like I wouldn't put up with that, bro. I don't take medication either, or prescription. Ever. Well, I have, but I don't do it no more. He would move in with mommy and daddy. Huh? What you mean? If he follows his trail of pills, he has to be slow. Like, there's just no way. IRL PC. No, he's definitely NPC. Follow the trail of death. Ooh. That's my worst fear. The light switch doesn't work, bro. No way he's walking to her, bro. Unless I got the blick on me. What, in America? Oh! That's it. That creeped me out. That creeped me out. That's very creepy. Bro, I don't understand how people can comfortably sleep with the lights turned off, bro. I would never in my life understand it. Ever. On this green planet. You know what's crazy? I think I was supposed to watch this same video. I think I had it in my recommended. Let me check. Let me see. What's it called? Sleeping pills? This looked similar. But yeah, I had a couple dark stuff saved in. Oh, bro, I just feel so uneasy right now. I feel so uneasy. I need to lock in and quit complaining, bro. But it's just like, this feeling is hard to shake, bro. That game just got me a little stumbly. Then you add the video, it's just like, really pushing my limits today, huh? Pushing my limits today. The old me would not be able to do this, bro. I'm telling you. 45 minutes of Outlast. The chases were crazy. Come on, nnalii. Bro, I feel like a new man right now. Oh, man, bro. This is bad. It's like I can do it, but knowing I have to do it for a long period of time what makes it hard. Like, if I just spark up a game and I just play it, it's like, that's cool. I can do that. But, like, to spark up a game and know you got to play it for, like, an hour plus is like a mental fight. About your new user? Oh, I didn't even know it. I didn't even notice. But that's fire. I didn't even notice till now. I'm tripping. I didn't even notice. If you hadn't said anything, I'd never noticed it because, like, your name's still blue and I see the moderator badge, so I don't be knowing. Bro, you know what's even sadder, bro? You know what's crazy? When I first started playing scary stuff, like, I inspired it in Muff. Yeah, Muff is tough. Bro, here's what's crazy, right? When I was playing, Little Hope, the scary game, right? And it was like, it was deep, like chat was banging, right? And I was nervous to play it. But the thing was this, right? When I beat that game and when I played that game the most, it was when nobody was watching. I was like by myself, dolo. So low key, I feel like doing that and like beating Poppy Playtime and all that stuff. Like, I mean, Poppy Playtime was, compared to what I just played, that was easy. But like, I don't know. I feel like I do best when I don't have no pressure. When I got people, 4, 5, 6 people tell me open that door and go inside that door, it's low key like, it's like anxiety. But like, when I can go at my own pace, it's a little nice little flow. So what we did just now, it was a nice little flow. You know what I mean? Like, we was flowing. I didn't feel too, like, you know what I mean? I didn't feel too, like, pressured to do this and that. Like, I was able to get to my spots and do what I was supposed to do. But if like Smirk and all the other people had been in here, bro, they would have been like, bro, you tripping. Run in there right now. All this others, I'm like, bro, like, give me a sec to like dissect the situation. You know what I mean? Like, give me a second. And I don't be pausing no more, bro. I used to pause all the time. Like something scary was happening, I'd pause it instantly and just be like panicking. I don't really pause like that no more either. So I'm proud of that. I want to do one more. You still pause? I want to do one more. I want to watch this one. Actually, nah, because that's a short film. We just watched a short film, and this is kind of a longer video. I got 3 disturbing horror stories. I want to watch this video, and after I watch this, I'm gonna hop into what's that space game called? Dead Alone. What's it called? Dead Space. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna hop into Dead Space, and then I'm gonna come back to Actually, no, I'm gonna end the stream off with a vid. So I lied. I'm gonna play Dead Space. I might go back to Outcast or Outlast, whatever it's called, and then I'm gonna end it with a vid. But I'm gonna watch this real quick. These are true stories too. So non-fabricated. This is real life.
So this happened when I was 20 years old. I'm 22 now, so it's not that long ago. While in college, I was a babysitter during the week for a family, and sometimes I would nanny for this other, wealthier family on the weekends. They would go away often on the weekends and leave their 2 kids, so I would stay at the house for the weekend with the kids. They had a whole dedicated guest bedroom just for me, and the family was super nice, so it was honestly great while it lasted. It happened in the fall. The leaves were all falling and it was chilly outside. I had gotten to the house Friday, and Friday night went completely fine. I just played with the 2 kids, who I'll nickname James and Jessica. James was 7, Jessica was 5. They were both cute and well behaved.
That's a nice house.
Bedtimes were 7:30 for Jessica and 8:30 for James. During the day, I'd play with each of them with their toys. The family had 2 dedicated rooms for their toys, one for Jess, one for James. Jessica loved her dolls and doll houses. I spent a lot of time playing with her. James loved playing his video games, so I'd watch him play. These kids really had everything, and the house was gorgeous. It was a giant property with a big pond in the middle. It had a separate 3-car garage, and then a pool with a pool house across the pond, which was also a bar and rec room, with a pool table and darts, arcade games, and a giant TV and multiple sofas. This family was so well off and over the top that they even had an intercom that connected from the pool house to the actual house, so that if you press a button on the wall in either place, it would ring and then you could talk through it. The pool house also had a giant window that overlooked the pond and had a view of the house. So after the kids went to bed, I was free to do as I pleased for the night. It was great. I wasn't supposed to have friends over though. That was a rule I respected. I would just FaceTime my friends and watch movies in the pool house to pass the time. It was not a bad place to have free time in, I'll tell you that. I started getting hungry, so I walked back across the property to the house, entered the code to let myself in, and went to the kitchen. They had so many snacks and food that I was allowed to help myself to. I grabbed a frozen snack from the freezer and threw it in the microwave. And when I was done, I went back across the property to the pool house. I liked hanging out in there more because I could be louder on the phone and have the TV as loud as I want without waking the kids. I was on the couch eating, watching the movie White Chicks, while texting a bunch of my friends. I was just in the middle of telling my friends how great of a gig this was, when the intercom beeper gave me a heart attack.
Lost me. Bro, I never understand why people accept to like, bro, why would you build a house in the middle of nowhere? I'm never doing that. I don't care how much money I have. I'm building my house next to society, bro. Because if I need to run and get help, I know I can do that. Plus, it's dark out there. Like, people be tripping. Like, I don't know. People just be asking to get hurt, bro. There is Anderson Cooper.
I went to go press the answer button, and
No,
I
you're
heard
good, Retro.
Jessica's voice on the other end, saying she's scared because she keeps hearing noises. Usually she'd sleep through the night, so I'd have to go tuck her back in. I set my food down and ran back across the yard to the house. I entered through the door with the code lock again and went to Jess's room. She must have ran straight back to her bed after we got off the intercom, because she was already back in her bed all scared. I went to tickle her and tuck her in, just so she wouldn't be scared anymore. When she felt better, I left her room, shut the door, and walked down the hall back to the kitchen to grab some
Make music
wine.
that's fire.
As I was looking for a wine opener, I heard the ever so lightest crack in the wood floor from another room. I froze and looked in that direction, instinctively waiting for a second sound. I didn't want to start freaking myself out now. I didn't want Jessica saying she's hearing noises to get in my head. I was thinking it was a regular house settling noise. I admit I was a little creeped out now, but I left the lights and TV on in the pool house.
Good play.
So I had to go back. I went
Nah,
outside,
keep the lights on.
locked the door with the code, and ran across to the pool house. I sat back down on the couch and resumed eating the rest of my food.
Bro, these are literally millionaires. I'm not going out there. I'm literally not going out there. Like, I'm not going out there, bro. That light is staying on all night because they can afford that bill.
I didn't end up bringing the wine.
Yeah, Smirk's a hard
Still
judge.
had white chicks on, though I was mostly just getting distracted on my phone. And that damn intercom went off again, making me jump in my seat. I hurried to answer it, and when I did, there was silence on the other end. Jessica, I said into the mic. I thought for sure I heard someone breathing, but that's all I could hear. I said both Jessica and James' names at least 3 times each. Now I was actually starting to become terrified. I called my friend Kelsey and told her I want her to come here because I'm actually getting really scared. I told her that the little girl I'm watching said that she was hearing noises, and then I heard a noise, and now someone pressed the intercom button but didn't say anything. I felt like it was not something one of the kids would do. I was still on the phone with Kelsey.
Mind you, she called her friend over the police. Keep that in mind.
Kelsey was telling me to stop being paranoid.
That was an IQ play
She
right
also
there.
sounded drunk. I was looking out the window to the house the whole time I was on the phone with her. The hallway lights turned on. I told Kelsey this, and any ounce of possibility that it was one of the kids disappeared when a large figure stepped into frame at one of the hallway windows.
Oh, snap.
I screamed and dropped the phone as I was looking at a grown man who seemed to see me, and he was looking back at me. I realized the intercom was still on this entire time. I picked up my phone, hung up on Kelsey, and called 911. And as I did, I was crying, screaming into the intercom that I'm calling 911 right now, leave us alone. I was basically screaming everything I said to the police into the intercom. I went back to the window, and he wasn't at the window in the house anymore. I was hysterical, crying, begging the 911 operator to please hurry up. She kept telling me to calm down, asking me a million questions. I kept yelling the address into the phone and saying please hurry. When she asked are the kids safe, I screamed no, they're in the house still with that man. And that's when I heard the scream of Jessica through the intercom, and I completely broke down and fell to my knees crying as the 911 operator was still trying to get me to keep it together, but I couldn't. I said I don't know what to do.
You helping Jessica keep it a stack.
And she said the police are almost there, you need to wait. I replied he has the kids, and she asked if I saw if the man had any weapons. I said I couldn't tell, but then I heard Jessica's voice speaking into the intercom, saying my name. I went over and shouted, yes, I'm here. Get your brother and get out of the house. She was crying, saying that there was a man in here. I said, yes, I know. Just get your brother and come outside now. It was the bravest thing I had ever done, running outside back across the yard to the house and meeting the 2 kids who were already at the door. I grabbed both of them and led them back across the yard to the pool house again, where we hid with the lights off. Both of them were crying, and I still wanted to as well, but I had to be strong and keep it together for them. I still was on the phone with 911, and she eventually told me that the police are here, and that they'll come meet us at the pool house. Those words were the most comforting words I'd heard in my life. The flashlights of the police shone through the windows. I led the kids to the door, where we met a couple police officers. The female cop...
The stories are based off of true disturbing stuff. So basically this girl was babysitting this dude broke in, basically.
Kids with her to one car. I went with another cop to another car. There were already 3 cop cars in the front of the house, and more kept showing up. I was answering all the questions I was asked, and then they found him. They brought out a guy who looked to be right around 6 foot. He looked at everyone as he was brought out in handcuffs and put in the back of a car. I still remember his face as he looked at me. He looked like the product of incest. His face was messed up. Jessica and James' parents were called right away and made aware of the situation. There was no way any of us were staying there that night. The parents
12
arranged
gauge.
for the kid's aunt to come pick them up to stay with her, and I guess she called out of work the next day. I went home after they didn't need me anymore, but when I got home that night, I didn't sleep. I was still in shock, I think. I still had a leftover adrenaline rush. The parents understandably didn't leave their kids alone for a long time after that, I'm sure. I do know they pressed charges to the fullest extent, and with their resources, I hope that creep got what he deserved and more.
I need a bonus if I'm
Told them I
her.
couldn't stay there anymore because I was haunted by that night. I could only imagine how scarred those poor kids were, and maybe still are.
Yeah, that was a crazy statement, Muffin. But I need at least a $10,000 bonus because I just put my life on the line to save your kids. That's actually a great babysitter because I don't think nobody would be mad at her if she just ran away. Like realistically, like you can't be mad at her for leaving. Can you? I don't know. It's irresponsible, but like at the end of the day, it's life or
I was
death.
28 years old, solo camping in a local woodland with my beagle Reggie, only realizing I wasn't as solo as I thought. It was November. The weather was still mildly warm during the day, but at night it would get cold. So I came prepared.
You never seen Incest in
Brought my
Alabama?
portable fire pit, lighter fluid, a lighter,
It's just
and an axe
just a
for
bad
chopping
stigma.
wood. I also, of course, brought a tent, a sleeping bag, and my fishing gear so that I could fish at the lake. I brought enough food to last the 2 days we'd be there, but if I caught some fish, I would plan to eat it. I hiked from my truck about a mile into the forest until I was near enough to the lake. I set up my campsite in a comfortable little opening, and I brought Reggie along with me to the lake to go fishing. I caught a couple smaller fish that weren't really worth trying to cook, so I threw them back in. Reggie kept looking into the forest at something, and his tail would stop wagging as if he locked onto something. It could have been any number of little animals that he heard or saw. He's well trained not to go running off though, so I don't keep him on a leash. After maybe an hour of fishing, we went for a hike around the lake. When we were directly across the lake from our campsite, I looked over to the other side, and I saw what looked like a couple of people walking into the woods. They were so far away it was hard to tell, but they really did look like people, and they were right around where the campsite was. I didn't want to get robbed, so I told Reggie come on, and we made a quick pace back around the lake. When we got back to the campsite, my tent zipper was open. Someone had gone through it, no doubt.
Red flag.
Surprisingly, nothing appeared to be missing, though. Not that there was really much to steal beyond the fire pit and fishing supplies.
That's all it takes for me to leave. I'm just leaving. My life isn't that. I don't need to die trying to go camping. After I see that, I'm packing up and leaving instantly.
Still, I knew I was right when I thought I saw people, and the fact that they had gone through my campsite gave me the creeps. To be safe, I spent the next hour or so moving my campsite to a different spot a little further up the lake. Then I started chopping some wood to get a fire going in the fire pit. Once that was going, I fed Reggie, and then heated up some chili for dinner. Then we sat by the fire, and I was writing in my journal when Reggie started barking at something in the forest. It was dark now, and I didn't really see anything beyond what the fire lit up. I looked out into the darkness, a little creeped out.
Please tell me he got a gun.
I brought Reggie inside of the tent and went to put out the fire. If there were people out in these woods, I didn't really want to be advertising my location with the fire. I climbed into the sleeping bag, and with my reading light next to me, I was reading my novel. Reggie's ears would repeatedly move as he was hearing things that I wasn't hearing. He kept looking around at the tent walls. I kept saying, "What is it, boy?" He started to growl. He heard something out there. It could have maybe been a deer, it could have maybe been a bear, or it could have been a person. I found the idea of a person being out there still, in the dark, to be more terrifying than a bear. Eventually, Reggie calmed down and put his head down. With that, I was uncomfortable and wanted the night to pass, so I turned off my lantern and went to sleep. I woke up hours later to Reggie growling and howling. I told him to be quiet. I listened, and I could hear someone whistling, the kind of whistling you do to a dog to get their attention. Reggie started growling again in response to it. Someone was actually out there at my campsite in the pitch black darkness, and I was scared shitless. The whistling turned to a clicking noise from someone's mouth. Then footsteps started getting closer to the tent until they were right outside the tent, and then they stopped. Reggie was going ballistic howling, and I grabbed him and got him to be quiet without saying anything. Without the crackling of the fire, there was total silence apart from the wind. Reggie started growling again, looking in the direction of the zipper of the tent. Silence, until finally, another whistle from right outside the tent door. Reggie went ballistic again. I tried to fake a really deep, commanding voice and yelled, "You better get out of here, I have a gun." But my voice just came out shaky and scared sounding. The footsteps walked away from the tent at a slow, heavy pace until they faded away completely. That, or they simply stopped in their tracks not far from the tent, because Reggie kept growling on and off for like an hour after that. I couldn't sleep after that, but I was too terrified to leave the tent and pack up everything in the dark. My phone had no service in the middle of the forest, so it's not like I could even call a family member or friend to tell.
The jack-o'-lantern is lit. It just died. Like, it's lit, but like, I killed the battery. I had this up for like a 3 weeks. Like, it's mad old.
Them about what's going on. And then, out in the distance, there was a woman's scream that probably echoed for miles. It sounded like a woman literally screaming for her life. This was the final straw. I grabbed Reggie, put on my boots, grabbed my flashlight, and ran. I ran the way I came all the way until I got to my truck. I still had no cell reception.
Yeah, you can
I
go ahead,
slept in
change
my
it.
truck that night, and at dawn, I went back into the woods with Reggie back to the campsite. I collected all my things and disassembled my tent. I didn't even pay attention to if my things were gone through again. I was just in a rush to get out of there. Half an hour later, I had the truck loaded up and I was out of there. As soon as I had reception, I called this non-emergency police number that I found online to report a woman's scream and suspicious people around my campsite the night before. I don't know what became of any of that, and I don't know what was going on in those woods, but I never returned to go camping there again.
You know what's sad? He's gonna, like, people like that are still gonna go camping. Like, all I need is that one altercation, and I'm never in my life trying something like that again.
I was home alone one night. Our house is a split-level house, and the upstairs is an apartment.
Something went wrong by trying to fix it?
My brother and I live upstairs while our parents live downstairs. It's pretty nice. It was a weekend, and I was staying in. It was rainy outside, so my friends didn't really want to do anything. I spent the night watching scary movies in my room. I was watching Dr. Sleep, a movie I'd never seen before, and I was pretty invested in it. I paused it while I went to go grab a snack in the kitchen. I went to the pantry closet, grabbed a box of crackers, and then heard a sound from downstairs, which I dismissed as nothing. I went back to my room, shut the door, and turned the movie back on. I noticed the backyard motion light was now on.
After this video, I'm gonna fix it for you. I'm gonna fix it,
directly
update it.
below my bedroom. It sounded like the back door being closed. So to explain the layout of our house, my room is directly above the back door to the house on my parents' floor. The walls in this house are paper thin. You could hear a pin drop from downstairs. So I easily heard someone downstairs. And when I paused the movie, it became more obvious that I was hearing footsteps. I texted my family group chat asking who just got home. My mom answered within a minute saying, "We're not home." That would mean it would have to be my brother, but that would be incredibly weird since he never enters through the back of the house. He also wasn't supposed to be home tonight. I said in our group chat, "I hear someone downstairs. Alex, is that you?" He didn't reply. I heard the footsteps crossing the house towards the fronts until they were out of earshot. Then I heard footsteps coming up the stairs. I turned off the TV. The footsteps were coming straight down the hall to my room, skipping every other room in the hallway. They were heavy footsteps. They got to my door, and then my door opened.
Do people not lock their door?
I was laying still in my bed, pretending to have my eyes shut, squinting just enough to see a head peering into the room through the doorway, looking right at me. It was dark. I could only see the person's eyes, and it didn't look like Alex. He stood at the doorway, watching for what felt like forever as I laid there pretending to be asleep. After maybe 30 seconds to a minute, he closed the door, but I didn't hear footsteps walk away. I texted my family group chat in all capitals, "Alex, please tell me that's you in the house." He replied back almost instantly, saying, "No, what are you talking about?" That was when I told them someone is in the house. I called 911 and started whispering into the phone, and that was when I finally heard footsteps walk away from the door. He must have heard me start to speak, even in a whisper. The footsteps went down the stairs, and then I couldn't hear them anymore. I was told to stay on the line with the dispatcher until help arrived. There was a knock at the door downstairs about 5 minutes later, so when the dispatcher told me I was good to go down to let the police in, I did. In my county, police work in pairs, so the 2 police officers who arrived looked through the whole house with me.
That image was
every
really
closet,
creepy.
under every bed, and when it was determined that the house was clear, they left. One of my parents left the back door unlocked. It was as simple as that. There's no chance of sleeping after something like this happens. Nobody would be home until the next day, so I had to get through this night alone.
Must be
LA.
LA.
A while after the police left, the backyard motion light turned on. Something set it off. I looked out my window and caught just a glimpse of a man walking away from the house into a far dark corner of the backyard where I couldn't see him anymore. I think he may have tried entering the house again, but this time the door was locked. I watched through the window for as long as the motion light was on. When it turned off, it was too dark to see anything out there. As long as the light didn't go off again, then I'd know he wasn't coming back. Thankfully, he never did. Taking half a second to lock your doors can be the difference between someone getting in your house or not. Because my parents forgot to lock the door, I will now forever have the haunting image of seeing that person's head peering into my room looking at me. Specifically, the eyes. It's an image that's going to stay with me.
Wait, how do you see someone looking at you and try to convince them you're sleeping? Like, you can't... Like, if I'm looking at you looking at me, well, I guess it was dark, right? Oh, it was dark. Yeah, I'm gonna show him. Give me a second. But, yeah, that was weird, bro. How do you forget to lock a door? I never understood that. That's the first thing I do is lock a door. First thing I do is lock the door. Actually, I'm gonna turn this music off. I don't really want to hear that right now. It's not really proper timing. Excuse me. Excuse me. You saw X? What are you talking about? Oh, you saw a movie? I'm fixing the thing because I don't know why the it didn't work. Let me see. Boom. Here we go. Let me find it really quickly. I don't know why it didn't work for you, Muffin. I got it turned on for mods to switch the title. Tip, if you see my eyes move while they sleep, they faking. Yeah. I know a few people who can sleep with their eyes open. But look, here's what Muffin want me to show you, Smart. Well, actually, we might as well just get into it now because we did everything else we we're supposed to do. But I need to stretch. Bro. Like, genuinely. I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. My neck is in pain. My body in general. You sleepwalk? Bro, I've never in my life sleepwalked or anything, but I've like woken up. I've woken up in a hurry. Like, I've woken up and then realized I was awake while I'm waking up. Like, I remember I had a dream or something, and then I just ran to the hallway and called for my dad's name. But then I realized I was in the hallway, and I was like, what am I doing? And I went back to bed. Like, there was no reason for it. Like, my body just did it. It was weird. Extremely, extremely weird. Extremely weird. But let me go ahead. Switch this category. What's better, Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2? Or is it the same thing? Because they got 1 and 2, but I just did the first one because I don't know the difference, if I'm being honest. 1's better. Because I can install 2 right now, and it only probably take like 5 minutes. But I just did 1 because, I don't know. I got the right one. Is it 2023? I believe so. W purchase. They got 2008 one. Yeah, I didn't get this one. I got the other one. So yeah, this should be the right one. I could play control on this, right? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. After this, there's also, I'm gonna end the stream with the Nick Crowley video, the new one he came out with today. But depending on how long I'm on this, will dictate if I go back to Outlast or not. I'm surprised Muffin and Smirk didn't make you jump yet. What you mean? Oh, nah, you funny for that, Retro. Took a lot of overcoming. Why is it taking so long to load? Here we go with the hostility, bro. Is the game broken? I just must load slow. But Outlast was low-key fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I don't like about it is like, I mean, there's really nothing to like about it besides the fact it's just creepy. This cloud gaming so I can hop in quick. Bro, I'm so hungry, like a bag of hot fries or something would hit right now, or like some like a burger, a fresh cooked burger with some French fries, like all type of pasta, spaghetti. Like so much stuff sounds so good right now. I'm so hungry. What is high fives? Huh? But what are we waiting on? Why is it taking so long to load? I'm gonna give it like another minute. If it's not loaded by then I'm gonna just restart it. I don't think it should take this long. Yeah, hot fries is fire. You got Red Lobster biscuits right now? Oh, you got them? Yeah, those are fire, bro. You said this game's made. You've played it before, Retro? I haven't played it. Tell me what's really going on. Oh, I never played it. It's taking a minute, bro. I remember back when like people are so impatient now, myself included, because I remember back when I like a long time ago, I used to use my dad's old computer, and I kid you not, the minute you log in, you'd have to wait like 10 minutes for it to boot up. So I'd go boot it up, and I wouldn't even I wouldn't do nothing. I'd just sit there for 10 minutes straight, just sitting there like patiently. Like I wouldn't go downstairs or like get a water while I'm waiting. Nothing. I'd just sit at the computer for 10 minutes. I was real patient back then. Them days is over though. Content warning, read before playing. Graphic violence, they ain't even give me time to read it. You can wait 1 hour as a kid? Yes, bro. It was weird. Very weird. Oh, it's lagging. So what's like the thing in this game? Is it like it's like zombies? I mean, aliens or something? Not reading all that. You feel me?
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her. Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
Ooh.
We're 5 minutes.
I'm a spaceman.
Still got that thing on repeat. Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you.
Why they ship so empty?
Reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Davis.
Y'all really beefing?
Keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Just 7.
Oh, this is low-key fire. Look at the graphics on that. Is that the Earth?
6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
Excuse me.
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
Also, does like the quality or something look better on the stream? I think I might have fixed it when it like cuts out every time. I think I might have fixed the problem.
Why is it so dark?
The graphics are
You should
crazy.
be able to see your running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
I've seen better.
Computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with
48 hours. What's that? 3 days?
I hope so.
No, that's 2 days.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
Excuse me.
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit! Coming in too hot. He's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jeff, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Well, GG's. We're dead. What's under the durag? 2-strand twist. Why am I lagging? I'm lagging.
Good.
Hey, Johnston. You alright?
My game fried?
It's my ankle. Be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list.
360 ways.
SR damage.
Turn on
We lost
FAR
sir.
2.0.
Got a fire in one of the stabilizers.
What is that? Is it in the settings?
Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not that much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic.
Ain't this gonna make it lag more?
Anyone else? With me.
I can't move. Okay. Oh, I get guns.
Crap, you came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair.
I don't get a gun?
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But
I'm gonna need a gun if I'm walking with them.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC stuff.
You see anyone in flight control?
I'm saying they messed up for that. I need a gun.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
No gun in the middle of a situation like this.
May as well get signed in.
Yeah, it's still skipping. I might gotta go performance.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I need a flashlight or something. This is kind of calm.
someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
I seem far away. What are you talking about? Press R3 then. This mug is tripping. It's because of my new settings and stuff I'm doing on my computer. What's performance at? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna just lower the graphics. My game froze. It's not the graphics. Nah, I just if I go to all that other stuff, it's gonna take a minute, and I don't know. Oh, what am I supposed to do?
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Huh?
Could do that kind of damage to a planet crack.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The
quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it. Batman?
Why am I stuck in here? Fake RoboCop. I never liked RoboCop. Okay, never mind. It's a good thing I'm in here. Should have gave me a gun. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Wow, did I go the wrong way? What'd I do? My Little Pony Loki does sound fire, bro. I'm not gonna count. I played Papa Pig, or Peppa Pig, however you pronounce it. And I Loki rocked with it. See, I got that Glock now. Ah. Should I go back to Outcast or no? Nah, bro, if I'm your escape partner, you solid, bro. Like, what do you mean? If I'm your escape partner, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be put in that situation. Because I don't even put myself in those kind of places. Boy, quit boy, boy. R2 to stomp? Okay, bet. Appreciate that. Ooh. Appreciate that. Nice.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked.
Were those not the same 2 people who died in that room?
I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Oh, snap. This is real futuristic. When was this game made? Wait, which door is it? So I'm guessing I can't crawl to 2008, but remade in 2020. Oh, okay. Ooh, what the heck? Why is my gun not reloaded? Oh yeah, stomp him out. Hold on, I'm 1,000 IQ. Watch this. There's a secret door right here, right? Let's go. Now that we're crying horror VR. Bro, you a bro, what?
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or did they just stop moving?
Lay mad boy. Lay mad boy. Oh, snap. He tweaking. He said shooting don't work. I'm blowing brains off. He tripping. You're a half health. How do I heal? Yeah, right. Oh, I had Rice Krispies in so long. Those are so good. Just die. Like my hoop dreams. Do 10 hours. 10 hours of what? I hope you're not talking about streaming. Was this all just one big circle? Oh, I need to get the thing, right? How do I heal? Don't I have both of them? Oh, circle. How do you jump? Oh, all this is to replace the thing? You good? Is he alive? Ew. Around like 2 o'clock, somebody remind me to like get close to ending because I still want to watch that. I want to watch that Nick Carly video. It's kind of long. I'm surprised Muffin's still awake. Did he go to sleep yet? Oh snap! I can't see. Mama. See, they play too much, bro. Got me in the dark. You about to eat? I'm so hungry right now. Hey, should I order some DoorDash? Be honest. I know I said I'd stop, and nah, let me not do it. I don't even think nothing's open right now. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9? I thought it was like 12. But still, like, is Five Guys even open? If Five Guys is open, I'm gonna order from Five Guys. That's the only fast food place I'll eat from because they cook their food. I don't want anything that's like not made or like processed. If Five Guys is open, I'm gonna order from Five Guys. It's Halloween, but is it worth it? I mean, it's not, but at the end of the day, I make dumb decisions, so it all depends. I don't even think Five Guys is open. No way Five Guys is open, right? Yeah, I don't think Five Guys is open. Let me Google. They close at 10. Is it dead? They close at 10, bro. There's no way I'm getting my order in time. They close at 10 o'clock, which is in 10 minutes. I don't even see it on the DoorDash. If I do Uber Eats, I might be able to get it if I'm quick enough. Cause you know people be closing. They be closing early. Wingstop. You know these food places be closing early. They be bougie with it. They be bougie with it. They be trying to like close 10 minutes early, knowing they still gotta take orders. Wingstop is fire. If I can't get nothing from Five Guys, I might go Wingstop. No, they're closed. Bro, they don't close till yes, I'm one of them people. It's 10 o'clock. They close at 10. It's 9:50. I should be able to still order. It's 9:50. It's not 10 o'clock. It's 9:50. Oh my gosh. What's something that's like good, that's edible, that's like the burger experience? I've never heard of this place. I need something that's not processed. The burger experience looks decent. Classic cheeseburger. Veggie burger. Lost me. Burger King. Mr. Beast burger. You know what's funny? I was thinking of getting it. I was thinking of getting the Mr. Beast burger because I had it before, but they messed up my order, so I just never ordered it there again. Should I really do this? Y'all are low-key bad influences, if I'm being honest, because this is not really like... Does this place look good? I'm going to show y'all where I'm finna eat from. Does this place look good or no? It's called the Burger Experience. Does it look good? Does it look like it's eatable or nah? Is it a waste of money? It's $5.50 for a burger. For a classic cheeseburger. It looks good. Bacon cheeseburger combo. Classic cheeseburger. Does it come with sides? What does broachy mean? A broachy bun? Single. No sauce. I don't want no sauce. Lettuce, yes. Tomato, yes. Pickle, yes. Red onion, yes. Additional ketchup, mustard, mayo, ill. Nah. Chipotle mayo, ugh. Don't got no fries? I can get 2 for $5.50? Put some dirt on it. Oh my goodness. Hold on, this might be comp. Wait, if I look, see where it's asking for sauce? See where I have it like marked as 1? It says no sauce. So if I click no sauce, does that mean it's giving me no sauce, or is it gonna put the sauce on it? Because they didn't really specify. I'm hoping it means no sauce. Buy one, get one free. 2 burgers for $5. This is such a win. Now all I need is some like, ooh, they got pretzels. It's no sauce? Okay. I have to make sure. $8 for some pretzels though. Is it worth it? They got fries? Where are they fries at? Large fries, $5. Plain salt and pepper. Cajun. I'm gonna go salt and pepper. All this for $11? This is low-key a W, bro. And I can save $6.64 if I order with Uber One. They trying to finesse me. I want to get the brownie, but I'm going to pass on it. Dang, $20, I lied. And I still got a tip. Buy you something? Bro, no one's balling like that, bro. I'm balling on a budget. You tweaking. If I'm going to spend 20, I might as well get the brownie, right? I might as well get the brownie. I'm gonna get the brownie. Oh, that just gave me a discount. $25.59. Bro, I'm supposed to like. What am I supposed to like? What? $25.59 after tax. And I still got a tip. So really $30 because I always tip like $5.59. Hold on. $25.59. Plus $5.59. $31. You know what? You only live once, right? Caviar. W mindset. Bro, you're such a bad example, bro. This is such a W order. I got 1 brownie, a large fry, and 2 classic cheeseburgers. 24 karat gold steak. Bro, dang, bro. I just ordered this on stream. It's gonna be here at 10:40. What time am I gonna end? I need to know this, because I kind of want to eat. I'm mad hungry. $8 a.m. Watch vid now? Yeah, if I watch that vid, it'd be... You right. So I should just watch the vid and call it dang near. Because when that food hit... Yeah, you dang near right. I probably should watch it because it's a 40-minute video. And that's going to be around like 3-hour stream, which was what I was going for. I was going for a 3-hour stream today. I've been live for 2 hours already. So once that video is over, I'm going to be able to talk up while I wait for my food to get here. And then by the time my food hit, I'll be able to end and eat off camera and all that other stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch this Nick Crowley vid. Dang, I feel like my man's Muffin left. I didn't even get to say bye to him for real. That's my guy. W. Bro, Smirk, you're such a bad influence, bro. You are, but I can't even be mad at you, man. It is what it is. Stream for 48 hours. Has anyone ever done that, like, honestly? Like, has anyone honestly ever done a 48-hour stream? Because I've never seen it. I already got the Nick Carly video pulled up, by the way. Let me go ahead and change stream title. Oh, I'm tripping. I gotta, let me save and exit this real quick. Does it save automatically? That is what it is. Look on YouTube, someone did. 100-hour stream? Yeah, that person's different. If you can stream consecutively for 100 hours, you're just not a human. Because the most stream I ever did was I think it was like 24 hours. And I went to sleep for like 7 of the hours. Hold on, before I start the video, I gotta make sure my porch light's turned on so the food delivery knows I'm here. Bro, Smirk, I can't believe you just made me order food, bro. I said I was done with this era. I said I was done doing this. And here I am.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping.
The sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak.
How much further will it take to stop? 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet.
I'm starving though.
4 feet, 5 feet.
It's the night he came home.
100,000. Or is that a million or 100,000?
August 4th, 2021. A New Jersey police officer named John Nunez pulls over a speeding car in the township of North Bergen at 1:49 in the morning. Inside the vehicle was a 27-year-old passenger named Alexis Rodriguez, who was accompanied by the driver, 24-year-old Luis Fernando Ceballos, whom the officer had witnessed driving down a heavily populated street going well over 100 miles per hour.
There's an escape head.
The reason for yours. I know. That's why I stopped him. Yeah, that's why I'm stopping you for reckless driving, careless driving, speeding, and the lights you ran. Okay.
How is he not going to jail?
At least 100 on Kennedy Boulevard. All right, man. You almost struck my car because I was making a right turn.
Isn't 100 instant jail?
Luis's driving was reckless, to say the least, apparently almost striking the officer's car and several others as he sped through town, breaking numerous traffic laws.
How to make the right turn? Lights turning yellow. The next
Drives in
light
the car.
on 66, red. Probably showing off for the girl, bro.
Despite this, Officer Nunez was sympathetic to the pair, as they were young and they were even on their first date. And despite there being grounds for a harsh punishment in a case like this, he made the decision to issue only 3 tickets, assuming that this whole situation would be enough of a learning lesson for Luis to never make the same mistake again.
Do anything for Cooch, bro.
Sorry, we're on our first date, Vietnam.
That's fine, but almost killing each other is not the way to start on a first date.
What, retro?
Before leaving the couple with some final words of advice,
Alright, man. Get home safe.
I got pulled
Luis
over
then
once
turns
and the
back
cop
to
was
his
cool.
car as the couple drives off to continue their romantic evening elsewhere, hopefully this time in a much safer manner.
Excuse me.
Yo, this is the same kid. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How dumb can you be? Appreciate that, Smart.
Approximately 2:13 that very same morning, Officer John Nunez would be called to the scene of a nearby accident, only to arrive and discover that the car involved in the wreck was the one that he had just let go, only a mere 10 minutes before. In the
10
vehicle,
minutes.
now destroyed past the point of recognition, were Luis and Alexis, whose bodies were so mangled that just by looking from afar, Officer Nunez immediately knew that the crash had been fatal.
We're gonna need a crash team, sir. Crash team, we need a crash team. That's the same car I just had. Fatal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, that's the same car, bro. That's the same car, man.
How bad do you think he feels for letting them go?
The realization from the officer is devastating, as over the next 2 hours on the scene, you can hear him try and grapple with the situation, talking to fellow officers and even a paramedic, just trying to make sense of what had happened.
That's the same car I just had, Sarge. What happened? That's the same car I just had, man. What did you have? That I stopped him for speeding. Are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm good. It's just, like, bro, I just told you, slow down, man. Like, you just stopped that car? Yeah, just hit him off with 3. Like,
That's crazy.
All the same car? Yeah, I told them, like, bro, slow down. They're making me get checked out. But I'm fine, man. It sucks. Like, I just literally stopped him for the same thing. Like, yo, relax, slow down, bro.
I know he feels kind of guilty, but it's not his fault.
They get into an accident and I had him stopped a couple minutes before.
First date?
Yeah.
Based on the knowledge and news reports that have since been released, another driver had been backing his large semi-truck into a local business to make a delivery when suddenly the couple crashed into his vehicle. And as it turns out, this was far from a freak accident, as despite the warnings from Nunez, it appears that Luis took his words not as a lesson to be learned, but as further fuel for his ego, believing that he could get away with anything on the road. As evident by the fact that just 5 seconds before the crash, it was determined that Luis had been traveling at 124 miles per hour.
He is so
faster than
stupid.
before he was pulled over.
And I'm gonna say this right now: if you drive in a car with anybody going that fast, you're also stupid.
The entire clip is genuinely heartbreaking, and in the end, this deadly catastrophe serves as an all too important reminder to drive safely on the road, as the video has since been shared
Trying to
all
press a
across the
mid-shorty.
internet, where it's
Yo,
since
don't be
found
like
home
that, bro.
here on the dark side of YouTube.
If I got arrested, I could have spent 20 years in jail. Wait, what'd you do to get an FBI agent on you?
20 feet.
At just 5 miles per hour. What did it say? At just 5 miles over the 30 limit, it takes a further 21 feet to stop. Ooh. Yeah.
Think. Slow down.
Oh my goodness, these ads. You threaten your school? Oh, yo, what? What?
Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99.
If the valve was suddenly open and your arm was near.
I can't stop thinking about that food, I'm gonna be honest.
Skeletons of strange animals litter the surf.
As evidenced by our first clip, the fairly mundane task of driving can quickly become life-altering within just the blink of an eye. 1 minute you're cruising along, enjoying your ride, and the next you're encountering something straight
Oh my
out of a
goodness.
nightmare. It's really no wonder why dashcam videos have become so popular throughout the horror space, showcasing horrific accidents, robberies, and all sorts of other disturbing moments. But back in 2019, a clip of a similar nature surfaced that grabbed the attention of the entire internet, not just based on its concerning imagery, but the seemingly unexplained mystery left behind in its wake. On the 30th of December 2019, a motorist was enjoying a drive on Highway 1 in San Francisco, California. The route took them high above the sea with an open cliff face showing the vast beauty of the ocean. It's one of the most visually stunning routes in the entire country, but on this particular day, for this particular driver, the beauty of the landscape would be shattered by a fleeting glimpse of something utterly terrifying.
Yeah, Muffin probably went to bed. It's real late for him. He's on UK timing.
That afternoon, police would receive a 911 call from the driver, stating that they had witnessed what they believed to be a car falling off the edge of the cliff face, which stood hundreds of feet above the water below. It happened in just a split second, almost too fast to fully comprehend, causing the driver to question whether what they saw was real or just a figment of their imagination. A question that would only be answered by the dashcam that just so happened to be rolling at the time of the incident.
Oh my goodness. Are they dead? Can they get out and swim to shore?
The clip is concise, but it did in fact confirm the driver's account that a car had gone over the edge, as the footage cuts off almost exactly as the vehicle appears to go airborne, where it would have been met with a tragic drop into the rocky ocean below. And perhaps most disturbing of all is the speed at which the car was traveling, as it appears as if the brakes were never so much as touched.
Be honest, I think I would have jumped out of the car and rolled.
Rescuers were already arriving on scene, where they would discover tire tracks in the sandy dirt leading right off the edge of the cliff. Perhaps an unsurprising indication that the car had actually gone over.
Same.
But what was surprising was something that happened to be missing from the scene entirely, as when they looked down into the water below, there was no vehicle.
What?
Immediately, crews scoured the scene in rescue boats, combing the area in the hopes that somehow the driver could still be alive. And yet, they found nothing. No sign of a driver, and no sign of any vehicle. Despite the area being diligently searched over the following days and weeks, all that would be found were a few car parts that were never even matched to the make and model that appeared to go off the cliff that day. And even stranger, despite that exact type of car being determined from the video, no one came forward to report any friends or family members missing who might have owned the same type of car. And this was a unique vehicle too, a green 2009 Lexus SUV, not really one that you would typically see driving around too often. And yet, despite this video being shared all over the news and across the internet, no one seemed to recognize it, and no missing persons cases were linked to this video, leading to the search being concluded with no definitive proof ever being established that a vehicle had landed in that location, or that anyone had even been involved. It was like
ooh, I got Stephanie coming to drop my food off. I'm gonna say, hey, you hungry, Stephanie? Come on.
As the vehicle had just disappeared as soon as the video ended. The clip immediately became a mystery here on the internet, with theories being thrown all around, ranging from something supernatural having happened, to the car somehow being swept up before
Res repping a banana suit?
gotten there, perhaps entering the water at the perfect angle to which no debris was left behind. But maybe one of the most compelling theories at the time was the idea that the video itself wasn't even real, with experts even diving into this theory to see if they can find any proof that this was CGI. Yet their investigation found no evidence that this was the case. And despite this footage seemingly making no sense at all, this video was all too real, and was now left completely unexplainable, as the mystery
landed on the
would fall out of
hillside and they
headlines
was able to
and
drive back
quickly
up.
be forgotten. Until the morning of April 29th, 2020.
You know, stuff like this happens all the time. Like, people go missing and stuff, and then you check everywhere, won't find them. Then they be found in the same place you already checked.
Almost
it's weird.
exactly 5 months after this dashcam footage was taken, swimmers at the nearby Montara State Beach would stumble upon an object floating in the distance. And upon further inspection, the realization would set in that this object was actually a body.
Ooh.
Her name was Tracy Sinclair, a woman from the area who just so happened to have been missing around the very same time as this infamous clip. And when police would search her auto records, they discovered that she did in fact own a dark green Lexus SUV from the year 2009, giving us at least a better idea of who was in the vehicle at the time it crashed, and the fact that a vehicle had in fact crashed to begin with.
What I hit? I mean,
However,
she's
it's
deceased,
still
bro.
unknown
That's kind of
why
messed
Tracy
up,
was
but
never connected to the case before her body was found,
hear me out.
despite her fitting the profile perfectly. Plus, we still don't know why her car went off the cliff in the way it did. But given the fact that the brakes didn't seem to have been pressed, many seem to have settled on the idea that the crash was, unfortunately, intentional.
She committed.
But perhaps the strangest part of this all is, to this day, that green Lexus has still never been recovered, nor have any of its parts, leading to the mystery lingering for many across the web, who are still left unsatisfied by its conclusion. But for the family of Tracy Sinclair, I'm just glad that they can now take some solace in having some measure of closure to their dark, devastating loss.
I feel so uneasy right now. I don't know why.
Your arm would be like trying to the passers.
Before we get into our next video, as you guys already know, this channel here is all about the mysterious and the spooky, which is why I am so excited to...
I feel so uneasy. I can't explain why. Like, I feel super uneasy. Like, I just feel paranoid right now. Like, and I've done so much on stream right now that would have made me feel like that, but I'm just now feeling like that, which is weird. Like, I should have had this feeling an hour ago.
The passers-by are characters from travelers' tales. At the bottom, it's dark and
The car could hit the seafloor so hard it could have been buried.
There's just empty sky.
There's no explaining what happened to that car.
Our next case takes us to what would best be described as an environmental anomaly. As hidden within the outskirts of Mitsero, Cyprus, exists a body of water known simply as the Red Lake. As the name would suggest, this small secluded lake consists of red water that varies in shade throughout the year. In some instances it appears bright red, while in others it almost looks blood-like. This anomaly is caused by various blends of minerals found within the soil, as well as runoff from a nearby abandoned mine, which was once used to extract iron ore and gold back in the 50s. Not only did this cause the water to change its shade permanently, but it also turned it highly toxic, and swimming here is strictly prohibited due to the danger that the water poses, with some going as far as to even call it an acid lake. This hasn't stopped curious tourists from visiting the area,
Idiots.
However. And as a matter of fact, the dark allure of this deadly lake seems to only drive curiosity, leading it to become a semi-popular location for extreme tourism. And those brave enough to journey out there have gifted us some truly stunning footage.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me out there. I don't care that much to try to figure it out. I'm good.
Like this video from YouTuber 2 Wheels 4 Rotors, which shows a stunning overview of this deep red lake from the vantage point of a remote-controlled drone, providing us with a full view of the lake's beauty. But while most choose to view the water from afar, others prefer a closer look, as some have even been brave enough to make the venture down to the shores themselves, with the one video that stands out above the rest belonging to YouTuber Sarah Funk.
So I discovered that there is a red lake called Mitsero. It's about 20 kilometers from Nicosia.
There's more lakes like that?
I don't even know it exists. We're gonna go check it out.
In 2017, the well-known vlogger and her boyfriend traveled to Cyprus with the goal of making it to the water's edge, documenting the entire adventure and showcasing just how remote the area is, and how difficult it is to access, while giving their commentary on the frightening landscape.
This is what like murder episodes are made out of, okay? Because it's always like.
I think that might be my food. I heard a car door closed.
Vacation to Cyprus. They went to see a red lake where nobody went.
I'm
they
lying.
figured out why. And like it just never see us again.
It smells so bad here. It's like so gross. It just like feels like death. You know what I mean?
Eventually, their trek takes them all the way down to the shoreline, where Sarah stands dangerously close, taking a photo of the deep red water. But though both of these videos are interesting in their own unique ways, it would be a stretch to call them dark. And for years upon their release, they really weren't, as it wouldn't be until 2019 when it would be revealed just how disturbing these videos actually were.
What happened? She like died or something, and the video still got like what happened?
In April of that year, Red Lake and its surrounding area were pummeled by relentless rainstorms, leaving much of the region flooded, including the nearby mine shaft. And within that mine shaft, a traveler would discover the decomposed remains of a woman whose body had been flushed out by the rain, dislodging her corpse from a shallow grave she was placed in. And she wasn't the only one either, as after that discovery, the mine would be searched thoroughly, where yet another woman's body would be found, with both women having passed away due to strangulation, indicating that perhaps this was the work of a serial killer. And so the entire area within and around the mine would be searched from top to bottom, looking for clues or even more bodies. Though it wouldn't be until investigators turned their attention to Red Lake that they would uncover the true extent of the killer's work.
He dumped the bodies in there?
Police in Cyprus investigating a suspected
It happens in hot areas? Oh, the water getting red?
To an abandoned mine where the bodies of 2 other women have already been found. An officer in the Cypriot army has confessed to killing 5 women and the daughters of 2 of his victims.
Within the water, 5 more bodies would be found, 3 of which belonging to adult women that too had been strangled to death, just like the previous 2 found in the mine shaft. Although disturbingly, the final 2 victims were merely children who belonged to 2 separate of the victims. The case was shocking and took Cyprus by storm, as a suspect would quickly come to the forefront and eventually confess to the killing of all 7 victims, admitting that he had buried their bodies in the mine shaft or dumped them in the lake. His name was Nikos Metaxas, a military officer who had used a popular dating app to find women in the area before proceeding to strangle each of them.
Why?
In his confession, he claimed that 2 of the women were planning on pimping out their daughters, and that he not only had to kill the mothers, but he had to kill the children themselves in order for them to be free. And if these killings couldn't get any more deranged, of the 5 adult victims, all of them were migrant workers who had moved to the area in a desperate attempt to find work, even though this type of work came with limited rights, as the justice system allegedly doesn't treat them the same way as if they were regular citizens. It was evident that Nikos knew this too and chose these victims very carefully, as he knew that their disappearances would never be properly investigated. Which was right, as supposedly law enforcement never even so much as looked into their disappearances. The context of this location makes these travel videos extremely chilling, as these tourists were literally venturing into a serial killer's dumping grounds. Though there is a reason why I chose these 2 videos as prominent examples. You see, Nikos Metaxas didn't just dump his victims' bodies in the water. As for 4 of the victims, he first killed them, then bound them, and stuffed them into suitcases.
What?
Before throwing them inside the water, as a way to assure that the bodies would be submerged.
That is bad. Bro, I don't think people like that are regular humans. Like, you have to have something mentally wrong with you to be able to stuff a dead human in a suitcase. You know what I mean? Like, that's not regular, bro.
Though years later, one just so happened to wash up to shore, where we can see it from a distance in 2 wheels, 4 rotors video, as his drone flies directly over top of it. Though this isn't nearly as shocking as Sarah Funk's video.
Wow.
As she crouches by the water's edge, just feet away from it. With neither of these 2 creators having any clue that in these moments they were actually videotaping the trapped remains of a lost soul.
Yeah, that's...
By the end of the investigation, all 7 victims were uncovered and finally given a proper burial, with their names being Mary Rose Tiburcio, Arian Palanas Lozano, Asmita Kadaka Bista, Eleno Natalia Buena, Maricar Valdez Ariquila, Livia Florentina Buena, and Sierra Ariquila. The case was officially closed in June of 2019, when Nikos was sentenced to 5 consecutive life terms, and will thankfully never see the outside of a prison again.
I feel like I'm gonna
actions
throw
have
up.
left a permanent dark stain on the work of unknowing creators all across YouTube.
The other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned.
I feel sick to my stomach.
Welcome to the stream.
Like, legitimately, like, something does not feel right now. 5 life sentences, yeah, they might as well just gave him the death penalty.
As the cap came free, the rushing water grabbed the driver
With no parole, too, I'm assuming, right? Like, so he's stuck in there.
Hallo und guten Tag aus Berlin.
What do you think's worse, the death penalty or life in prison?
It was July 24th, 2010, a day in which seemingly the entire country of Germany was ready to celebrate, as it was time yet again for another long-awaited Love Parade. This music festival had run off and on, dating all the way back to 1989,
now, what does multiple sentences
where it's
mean?
hosted some of the most popular musical
Just like a
acts
long
in
time,
the
right?
world, as well as millions and millions of people. And it had grown to be so popular that during the event in 2008, an unbelievable 1.69 million people had been in attendance for what was essentially one of the largest parties on the entire planet. And the 2010 festival was set to be no different, with event organizers expecting a turnout of millions and millions of people. This amount of people coming together for any event is always going to be a logistical and public safety nightmare. Though despite event organizers and officials from the city it was being hosted in expressing their concerns over the size of the venue and its ability to fit so many people, the event was greenlit anyway, and it was determined that should anything go awry, there were proper channels for guests to evacuate in a quick and safe manner.
What?
And so on that July morning,
Nnalii
thousands
on
began
Twitch at
lining
10
up
years.
to experience this one-of-a-kind music festival. To control the crowd flow, the venue offered 2 large entry points that would lead the incoming crowd through a large tunnel which converged into a single main ramp. This ramp would then take the festival goers directly to and from the venue itself, where the party was already getting started. And to help with crowd strain, an additional smaller exit ramp was set up to help manage the high volume of people. And based on the footage found here on YouTube, it seems that at the beginning, people had been flowing in and out of the area with little to no issues, with most enjoying the moment knowing that they were part of history. Though very quickly, a problem would arise, as after just a few hours, the venue itself was supposedly filled to capacity. As a result,
he's not
law
getting out.
enforcement set up a
Subtitles?
corridor blocking each of the entrances, as well as a third located on the ramp leading into the venue, in an attempt to stop the crowd from entering the festival. Though this didn't stop the crowd from growing outside the main entrances, as after just minutes, hundreds of thousands of people had gathered, each of whom were desperately trying to get in, pushing their way towards the first and second police corridors. As this was happening, the third corridor was also facing immense strain, as hundreds of thousands of people were attempting to leave the venue through that main ramp, meaning that at all 3 barricades stood countless patrons, all attempting to go in converging directions. Due to this strain, the first corridor would be dissolved, which was followed by law enforcement's decision to remove the second corridor as well, meaning that in an instant, all of these people were now rushing in directly towards each other. And worst of all, despite being allowed into the tunnel, that third corridor remained closed, leading to those walking through the entrance being met by another police barricade, as well as hundreds of thousands of people who were attempting to go the opposite way. It was the perfect storm, and now each of these massive crowds were colliding, with everyone trying to force their way through in their own directions within this hopeless mass of humanity. Across YouTube, you can find various clips showcasing the commotion of that day.
I've always wondered
Some
how,
taken
like,
from afar. Some were
I've always wondered how, like, man stuff, like the man caves be working. Because I always assumed you could just, like, push the person next to you, like, or, like, really just move him out their way, like, not in a rude way, but I guess you can't. But I don't know. I've never been to, like, a concert or a mosh pit or nothing like that, so I've never been around this many people. That's just too much claustrophobia for me.
were taken by those who didn't even know anything was wrong. And some taken by those who were trapped in the crowd themselves.
Oh my goodness.
And with the crowd pushing now from all directions, there was just no stopping the force, leading to them being squeezed and slowly suffocated, with the pressure being so great that some had their entire rib cages completely crushed in.
What? Dang. Nah, this is bad. You got people jumping on people's heads. At this point, there's no way to escape,
The visuals
really.
from that day are horrific, with some attempting to climb over the walls, while others had their lifeless bodies lifted above the crowd in a desperate attempt to get them medical attention. But it was helpless, with the terror also being captured by survivors who would give accounts of what they experienced within that massive crush of people. I saw one girl they were trying to resuscitate and she had broken legs. Her boyfriend was near her, but there was nothing he could do. They put a cover over her head in the end. This is the first time I had ever seen people die.
What?
I saw 25 people piled on top of one another, a huge heap. The people couldn't get any air. I saw the dead in there. The number of people I saw lying on the floor was ridiculous. They had stamp marks on their faces. It wasn't until I saw people being resuscitated that I understood how serious this was. I don't even know if they were alive or dead. And to me, the power of this crowd is best shown within the CCTV footage that was overlooking the entire entrance ramp, as you can see people being pushed around from all different directions in a disturbingly unnatural manner, almost like waves in an ocean. In the uncontrollable frenzy, 652 people were left injured, with 21 sadly passing away, many of whom had died right there within the sea of people. In a following investigation, claims were made bashing the police on the scene for their response to the disaster, while the then mayor of Duisburg, the city where the event was held, named Adolf Sauerland, received heavy criticism and even death
You get death penalty for putting salt on a railroad. What?
Greenlighting the event, with Adolf later going on to be impeached from office and lose his position entirely. And of course, the event organizers themselves faced extreme backlash, especially once it was revealed that the venue wasn't even filled at the time, and could have easily fit hundreds of thousands more inside, making the third barrier which ultimately caused this entire human crush completely unnecessary. Though in the end, no one took responsibility for the tragedy, and no parties were formally convicted of any crimes.
Wow.
It can happen.
Yeah, I just killed all motivation for me to go to like anything that's that crowded. Like I need if I can't do this, it's not enough space. If I can't go like this, it's
ventured into situations without being
it's not enough space.
Prepared.
Imagine how bad it smelled, all the people in your mouth and face. All those hot, sweaty bodies.
It was the start of a typical day for Kazim Ali, as he dives into the waters off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago, proceeding to swim towards a large structure looming in the murky sea. Kazim was working the unique and highly specialized job of being an underwater welder, tasked with making repairs to a multitude of submerged structures that could only be reached by scuba diving.
Bro, these kind of jobs don't exist. You know what's funny? Like, you know, the typical jobs like lawyer, doctor, car consultant, attorney, retail manager, like, you know what I mean? And then you got people who do jobs like this, like underwater wielder, or like crazy jobs that people do that you will never hear about. You know what I mean? Like people who change the light bulbs and like lighthouses, stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
By the Pariah Fuel Trading Company.
What if it's a crowd of Ice Spice?
And 4 others to perform maintenance on an inactive oil pipeline. This pipeline was incredibly long, going on for 1,200 feet below the water, with its 2 ends coming up to a 90-degree angle and rising up to the surface, with these vertical pipes being coined as risers. The system was initially created so that ships could park at the furthest riser and transport their oil through the pipe and out of the other riser, where it would be collected by Pariah. The area in which Kazim and the 4 other divers would be focusing their work on that day was known as Berth 6, which was capped by a hyperbaric chamber, or an airtight enclosure that would allow them to breathe and properly use their welding equipment, despite technically being underwater.
Ugh, they slipped in an underwater, oh my goodness. These are some crazy jobs, bro.
In the video, Kazim approaches the chamber, climbing inside when he's met with his colleagues Faisal Kurban, Rishi Nagasar, Yusuf Henry, and Christopher Boudrim, whom he all considered close friends by this point, sharing a close bond over their unusual profession. Once inside, the crew would remove their scuba gear, as they were now able to breathe the fresh air from the chamber, before going on to start their work on the pipe. The plan initially was to remove an inflatable plug from inside the old tube that was placed there to prevent the oil from the pipe from being contaminated by the surrounding water.
I think my food's here.
With that process being briefly shown in the footage, until suddenly,
the water came in, didn't it?
footage goes dark. It all happened so quickly that even the camera couldn't capture what had just transpired. One frame, we see the inside of the chamber, and the next, it's pitch black.
Dang.
With nothing but the noise of rushing water and the faint sound of muffled screaming.
So imagine how fast that Titanic ship really imploded. The one with what was the Titanic ship where the people went down to go see it in the submarine? Ocean Gate. Imagine how fast that one really imploded. That was literally instantly. And you know how deep the Ocean Gate one was?
Until finally we hear a voice, revealing in part the extent of the situation that had just unfolded.
And it's dark.
As the plug was removed from the pipe, in a time less than even a split second, the changing of pressure caused an instant suction in a phenomenon known as delta P, which proceeded to pull all the contents within the chamber inside of the tube, meaning that all the equipment, the air tanks, the tools, and the divers themselves were sucked into the pipe and were now being pulled at an impossible speed through the 1,200-foot-long tube system. Now this pipe was incredibly narrow, at only 36 inches in diameter, and as we hear Kazim being dragged throughout the tunnel, he and the others are repeatedly being struck by their heavy equipment. Yet as they each came to a halt, we hear one of the divers call out to the others, to which, one by one, they all miraculously respond.
They lived? Well, hold on, let me go grab my food really quickly. I just give up, bro. You can, bro. My fault, y'all. You die. I think, you know what's crazy? Actually. Oh my goodness, the Holy Grail. Matter of fact, pause the video. I gotta show y'all the eats. There's so many bag fries. Oh, never mind. They gave me all type of condiments, bro. Yo, I love this place, bruh. Bro, look at this. Hold on. Look at the brownie. Bag of fries. And they're seasoned and peppered with salt and pepper. It smells so good. What the burger looking like? Smirk, I'm getting nostalgic vibes, bro. Bro, mayo is nasty, bro. I'm not adding no mayo. Hey, are they allowed to go back to work after this? I think I just quit.
Not only had the five survived the event, but they were all conscious and had managed to stop within an air pocket, meaning that at the right angle they could still breathe. They had somehow survived the nightmare, but had just found themselves in a brand new one. Now lodged deep within the narrow tube, the five men were trapped in complete and total darkness. And on top of this, the pipe was filled with old, slippery oil and water, and the group had no way of knowing where exactly they were. Making the situation even more disturbing, all of the divers were badly beaten up by the debris, with some in significantly worse shape than the others, which became evident as the men try and take stock of the situation.
Carl, everything alright with you? No. Any leg break? Your leg, alright. Fine. Anything happen to you? Yusuf, anything happen to you? Yeah, boy. What happened?
How they so
This is where
calm?
the footage would come to an end, though for the divers, their ordeal was only just beginning. After minutes of trying to get their bearings straight, it was determined that Christopher Boudrin was not only physically in the best shape, seemingly avoiding any significant injury, but also that his head was in what they believed to be the direction of the chamber, where they had entered the tube, with that chamber being their only hope of escape, as had they accidentally gone to the opposite riser at berth 5, they would have been met with an immovable inflatable plug. Chris knew that he would have to be the one to lead the group out, and so together the five men linked themselves, connecting their feet with the person below them's shoulder.
That's true, Retro.
And began to slowly push their way through the darkness, where they would quickly be met with another problem. Despite the group having landed within an air pocket, Christopher could see that the area ahead of him was completely filled with water, and there was no way of knowing just how long that stretch of water could last. It could be just for a few feet, or it could be for hundreds of feet. Though despite the danger, the two men in the front, Christopher and Faisal, decided to press on, leaving the other three men who were too injured to take the risk behind. So they moved forward, pushing on and now holding their breath, inching into the unknown, not knowing when or if their next breath would occur.
Wow.
After what must have felt like hours, the two managed to break through into the next air pocket, where by some miracle they would also find two oxygen tanks, which they would both utilize to help push them further and further through long stretches of water and long air pockets, knowing that at some point they had to be approaching the end. Though the closer they seemingly got, the more Faisal's condition seemed to deteriorate, as the stress of it all seemed to finally catch up with him, leading to him stopping and refusing to go any further, falling into a complete panic and yelling at Christopher to stop too. But Christopher refused.
W. Christopher.
Him and four others who were now hundreds of feet away that he was going to get them help and that he was going to come back for them. And so he kept moving forward, praying that he would reach the end before his oxygen ran out. Until he hit the edge of the pipe. He had made it back to berth 6, though by this point the pressure was so great that he was physically unable to swim up the tube, and so he grabbed a nearby chain and held on for dear life, waiting and praying that a rescuer would look down the riser. And sure enough, he was eventually met with the sight of a rescue diver who swam in and pulled Christopher to the surface. Somehow, Christopher had survived, escaping one of the most claustrophobic and disturbing situations you could ever imagine.
They need to pay him multi-millions. Multi-millions. He needs that.
Rescuers on the scene, knowing that his friends were still alive, this case was headed for the most improbable happy ending possible. Though there was one glaring problem. Despite Pariah having a rescue crew on scene, saving the life of Christopher, they would come to the conclusion that it was too dangerous to send anyone back in the tube, despite knowing that 4 of the other divers were still trapped inside and were very much alive. And so you might be asking, if they weren't going to dive in, then what was their backup plan? Well, there was none. And after just 12 hours of waiting around, Pariah began preparing death notices for all 4 of the workers. with the CEO even sending a message out on WhatsApp to his colleagues, stating that they were alerting the press that the rescue effort was going to be considered a recovery effort from now on, accepting that the divers had perished. But this wasn't actually true, as all the while you could hear the faint sound of banging coming from the pipe, indicating that the divers were not only alive, but were desperately fighting for their lives, hitting the sides of the pipe so that anyone could hear them. But nothing was done to help them. And so, trapped in that tight, claustrophobic, pitch-black, oil-filled pipe, those 4 divers were left to die slowly. All the while, they likely held on hope for a rescue that was never so much as considered. The sounds of their banging were heard all throughout the day and all throughout the night, until eventually 2 full days later, when the pipe fell silent.
2 days.
Their 4 bodies would be fished out 5 days later, with Christopher being the sole survivor of the incident.
What's the difference? What's the difference? If you can retrieve the dead body, why can't you go save them? It's the same thing. What is different? What's up, Kendrick? Bro, that's so unfortunate, bro. And so messed up. Excuse me. 2 days. They sat in there for 2 days. Pitch blackness. No food, no oxygen, no nothing.
This whole tragedy is by far one of the most disturbing I've ever encountered. And the sheer terror of this moment when the men were initially sucked in, and the realization that they had been pulled into the pipe, is only made more horrific once you know the fate of these trapped men. The ones who were severely injured never had a chance to begin with, because the company in charge of their safety literally abandoned them. Christopher became so devastated by the lack of action that he himself even attempted to re-enter the pipe in order to rescue his friends. But he was held back and restrained, as it seemed to be Pariah's plan all along to just wait for the men to die. In the end, Pariah did face legal pushback for the incident itself, as well as the apparent lack of effort in saving the men. Though eventually they would be cleared of
Yeah, like if they're gonna die, don't make them suffer like that.
The goal of this video is to make you aware of the potential for differential pressure situations. Because when it's gotcha, it's gotcha.
Candies of every kind. Bubblegum, lollipops.
That's so cruel.
Parties.
That's so cruel.
Halloween was a special time.
Bro, that last one didn't even like make me like. That wasn't even like scary or nothing. That just blatantly put me in a bad mood. Like that actually hurt my soul. Like that last one was just dramatic. It was just traumatic on all cylinders. I couldn't imagine being in that situation. That is an unfathomable situation to be placed in. Literally. Like not being funny or nothing. Like that's a terrible situation to be in. That is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm probably getting ready to end in a little bit. I'll chop it up for a little bit though. Yo, stop saying that. You know what's funny? This whole time you was calling me king, I genuinely like had no idea what you meant by it. The day I found out, I was just struck to my core. Cause this whole time I thought you was giving me a compliment, and I was like genuinely happy. Till I found out the truth. These fries is fire. You had a vid? How long is it? How long is the video, Retro? Long gone. 30 minutes? You said 30 what? 30 minutes or 30 seconds? I can react to it tomorrow if you want. If you want to send a link or something. You making a rap? Bro, Muffin, why are you still awake? What time is it for you? It's like 3 o'clock for you, right? They used a little bit too much salt on these fries, bro. All I taste is salt in my mouth. I Hey, come on, bro. And we got brownies. Not one of them, bro. All right, Kendrick. You have a good Halloween too, bro. You're gonna be tired. Yeah. But today's stream was a little short, sweet, and simple. You know what I mean? Outlast. Dead Space. Scary vids. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I ordered food. I ain't ordered food on stream in a long time. It's like a girl on the phone with cops drowning, and the cop was making fun of him. Crazy. This is really salty. If I was Gordon Ramsay, I'd be like, the salt. Are you bloody out of your mind? Bro, the clarity I'm gonna have after this is gonna be bad. The post food clarity I'm gonna have after ordering all this tomorrow is gonna be bad. This is my God of War money. This is my Last of Us 2 money. This is my Spider-Man money. Also, Amazon officially shipped off the part. So it's gonna be here November 6th through the 10th. And then we run up Spider-Man instantly. The minute you get here, I'm downloading Spider-Man and running it up. Let's turn to a mukbang. What refund? What refund? Gone. Yeah, spam up that W. I ain't seen W's in a long time. Go ahead, spam up that W. I haven't seen that in a minute. It's been a while since I've seen W's. When's the last time we spammed up W? It's been a long time. Very long time. Ooh, this food is hitting. You put the vid in the Discord? Alright, bet I got you. I got you, Retro. First thing tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna react to. It's like too salty, but still addicting. I don't know how to explain it. It's like too salty, but it's still addicting. Alright, I'll wait. And I still got this burger, bro. I bet you ain't that burger. Eat that burger. Bro, you're not gonna know about that. Y'all too young. Them the good old days of... I bet y'all don't even know what Vine is. My old head. You so lucky right now. I really am. But you gotta understand, I starved all day for this. I literally starved all day for this, bro. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I ate at like 12. And then from 12, I had to stay awake to stream at 8 o'clock. 8 hours, no food. I used to pray for times like this. But my favorite streamer's not going live, bro. Dang, so after I eat this, I don't know what I'm doing after I eat this, honestly. Am I just going to sleep? What time is it? It's 10. That begins kind of late. I started late. Should I just smack this other burger? I should probably smack this other burger, right? And then just kill the fries off stream. Because it's kind of it's like a good amount of fries. Like, this is a large. And I've been eating them. This is a large. You eat 1 meal a day? Me too. I do too. This is my second meal for the day though. This is the first time I've eaten more than 1 meal a day in literal months. In literal months. Look at that lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, cheese, red onion, burger, patty, delicious. This burger, the way it's tasting, Smirk, I truly do hope you get one tomorrow. Well, that tasted amazing. Go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate everybody coming through the stream. Retro, Smirk, Muffin, Kendrick, Hef, anyone else I might have missed. Live again tomorrow. Probably around 5 o'clock-ish. Go back to 5. W stream, appreciate that, bro. W Halloween. Facts. Let me end it out properly. W stream, W Halloween, W everybody. Appreciate y'all. Catch you in 6-4. I'm out the door. I like that. All right, bro. All right, y'all. Catch y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy. Excuse me. Don't get killed tonight because it's Halloween. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't get caught by boogeyman, whatever it is. Sorry, Lord. Don't get like stabbed by Scream. Enjoy yourselves. Appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.